very quiet. Hey, welcome back to more ReFantazio. I'm SlayerMathis, and last time we beat up a human, destroying a magma crystal, and we came across a dragon, and this time, well, we heard there was treasure up ahead. What do you think you're doing?
No, stop.
Not good. Oh no, God, now it comes for us!
Can't say I was expecting you, Doc, to fight. You're either bloody bold, or too confident for your own good. Just so we're clear. Slaying the thing's beyond you. Underestimating a dragon is the fastest way to get yourself killed. Fortunately, this one's on the smaller side as dragons go. We might have a chance of driving it off. Listen, keep an eye on its movements. Be ready for anything. If you sense it bracing to strike, stand your ground and shield yourself. Do not waste your lives in a place like this. Now, let's go, lads!
We're on a mission, and we won't turn back for anything. Not even a dragon!
Hell, now we ain't gonna avoid fighting a dragon.
I call upon royal power.
What we're going to do is we're just going to psych right away.
You gotta aim better than that.
Let's stay calm.
What we're going to do is we're going to retry the fight and psych right away.
We won't turn back for anything.
Thank you.
Let's go.
We're going to use Blizz because,
You hit their weakness.
since it's a fire dragon, it is weak to ice.
Now,
And this is why I
shall vanquish
bought
evil.
all of those ice chunks earlier. Just scratch for 87 does hurt quite a
You're
bit.
barely
Ugh.
holding together. You're barely holding
Yeah.
together. You gotta heal up quick.
Still, we're gonna keep at it.
Falling back.
We're gonna retreat just for right now.
I've got this.
Cut them right in
Ice chunk grab us another half turn. We're going to retreat and heal up Will, because Will is our bell cow for this fight.
You hit their weakness.
To the front. Let's
Do
go.
that, run up front,
Nafsika.
and we might as well psych as well. Chunking away pretty decently. Ow.
Can anyone heal him?
Couldn't you have fought him going for the fireball there first? Whatever.
Stroll can't take any more. Someone heal
We're
him.
going to Blizz once
No
again.
need to rush this.
We're going to Ice Chunk once again. And we're actually going to Fairy Dust.
Thanks.
Buff up our HP a decent chunk.
Vitus power.
And... Okay.
Warrior! With one strike!
Grius do that. As for Stroll, you're still in the back row, so we'll just have you heal yourself up. You are weak to fire, which is a little bit unfortunate. Can you please not attack Will? Thank you.
You're barely holding together.
That's perfectly fine.
Any
So yeah, we're just kind of chunking away at him.
Critical hit.
Ooh, and
What's the- No!
very lucky crit is
Healing
super
light.
nice.
That helped. I won't hold back.
We're going to Blizz again.
warrior! Slash it!
Slash again.
Seeker.
And...
Let me rethink this.
I'm actually
I'll
going
hold my
to
ground.
guard. Perfect. Guarding will nullify any possibility of getting a extra turn,
You hit their
which is
weakness.
super good.
Comes as easily to me as this should help.
One more ice chunk that we have in our pocket, so we'll toss that away.
I knew you'd help.
Heal up Will, and go back to our normal fighting.
Are you prepared?
Slowly chunking away at the fire dragon. Oof. Oof.
Wounded. Don't push yourself
Still,
too
that's actually kind of okay.
hard. Their weakness.
I won't hold back.
Very grateful to
Seeker.
not
You could use some healing.
hurt us even more. This fight's actually going tremendously well. Wow. Okay, Alright then. Was not expecting that to go so easily. I was expecting to take multiple attempts at that.
I could get used to this.
Secret now gains Tarkaja on Stroll. Tarkaja increases your attack. Very nice as a buff. That was close. Someone managed to drive it off. Never thought I'd have to fend off a dragon. You lot never cease to amaze me.
Well,
There's simply luck on our side this time. Must admit, however, that my heart sank the moment that dragon woke up. If anyone truly intends to kill the beast, they need to have a gauntlet runner. A gauntlet would certainly make a return to Grand Trad much easier. You may as well wish for the moon. All the most prominent nobles have the means to secure a runner for themselves. Sorry to interrupt, but look at that. Over there, isn't that a treasure chest? Now the Dragonstones take whatever we can. In here, get a free grand iron, glossy fur, and onyx. And in this treasure chest here,
an incredible find.
That's not bad.
is a unique weapon, the Dragon's Indignation. It's a good sword for the for your warriors.
What now?
So we can go and equip that. You can see that it does quite a bit more damage. Now, there's a couple things, actually two things that we found that can be purified at a church. We can't do this quite yet. That's something that we'll get access to in a bit. Still not, it's not like we're, you know, right there, but we're not far off from being able to either. Well, I'll get into it when it becomes close to available. But we'll just keep on running on through. Look, isn't that the exit? It is. We can finally get out of here. We can finally breathe easy, at least for a moment.
What?
Could it be?
Look.
Dragon's roar. You feel it shaking, right?
What the?
It's getting stronger. What's going on here?
No, stop.
It's caving. If you value your lives, run! It's really weird how there's a couple different segments that just have this. You're just now suddenly in a runner. And the camera angle is really weird. So. Yeah, made it through fairly easy.
We actually made it out.
And in one piece, no less.
Speak for yourself. I think that shaved a couple years off my life.
Damn storm. Can't afford too many delays, but we'll not be getting far in this torrent. We can make camp tonight and slip onto a carriage to the capital tomorrow, once we're out of the wastes. We'll have to, if we want to make it in time.
Public carriage seems a bit risky, doesn't it?
Not with all the outsiders flocking in for the funeral. We'll be 3 faces among hundreds.
Lovely. Another carriage ride. Hopefully this one's smoother than the last couple.
Let's just get our camp set up. Somewhere dry, preferably.
Ah, this is so cozy. I feel alive again.
It's certainly better than freezing. Reminds me of when I was a child. Back then, I wouldn't have been caught dead out in the wilderness like this. Countryside nobility like us had no fortune to speak of. My parents bowed and smiled for their money, and honestly, I despised them for it. Back then, I thought being a noble was about, I don't know, a life of prestige, being respected. But one spring 7 years ago, our town was attacked by this horrific creature. A human. Though I'd no idea at the time. I was evacuated alongside the servants while the rest of the town burned. I waited for my parents to join us in the shelter, but they would never come. The parents I'd so despised had stayed behind to protect the villagers who couldn't flee.
Your parents were heroes.
It changed everything. It taught me who my parents really were, what it really meant to be a noble. But our town's just rubble now. A footnote in history. The human that destroyed us is all we'll ever be known for. I remember my father petitioning the capital for aid, but no reply came. Even knowing how much of a threat the humans were. Now, I think, what if the army? Well, Luis. What if he's the one who abandoned us? If we were just a pawn in his game, then I will make him pay.
Hey, Grius. We all trust each other now, don't we? I think we can tell him.
Aye. Maybe you're right. I'll admit the lad's sword put me in mind of the past.
Something special about that sword?
Well, we used it to identify the messenger from our faction. But it originally belonged to His Highness. A kingly gift from his father. To better suit His Highness and his keen aptitude for magic, that blade was specially forged, with raw magla folded into the metal. Of course, when swordplay bored him, he'd amuse himself by levitating it or standing atop it to glide about. A royal rascal, that one. Those days were all too short. Then, 12 years ago, it all came crashing down.
I've heard. The prince was attacked, right?
There was a plot on his life. One I wish I'd rooted out sooner. Just like tonight, it was pouring rain. Your Highness, this way! Who let these blackguards into the palace?
My lord, are you hurt?
Back!
A royal knight. A wench and nothing more.
You knave! You know nothing of true knighthood. I pledged my life to the prince, and I'll not lose it to you! Highness!
Don't falter! Give chase!
Stop! They dare harm him! I failed him again.
Highness! Highness! What is this? His Highness survived the attack, but the curse hanging over him was powerful and complex. Of all the mage healers in the capital, not one could wake him. And he grew weaker with each passing day. We might lift the curse if we knew the specifics of its formula, but Luis would never give that up. Which leaves but one way to dispel the curse. Its caster must die.
And you're sure Luis is the man you seek?
I saw him in the fray. He was younger then. Younger even than you are now, and shorter besides. I could never mistake him. And now, after spilling the royal blood of father and son both, the people call him not traitor, but savior for His Highness, for the king, and for the very future of this country. He must be dealt with. To kill Luis is to see justice served.
I see. So as he did with the prince, he would make of my city a stepping stone to further heights. A tool to spread the infamy of the humans. You haven't told that story to many, have you? Thank you for trusting me with it.
A rogue never forgets a debt. Even if it takes 3 generations, we'd see it repaid. But neither do we forget a grudge. And Luis will know that soon enough.
So, that's what all this is about. Say, friend, this mission means a lot to you too, doesn't it?
Yes. Of course it does.
You've been carrying a greater weight than I realized. In any case, I owe you my life. And we've both got something we'd fight to protect. Let's save this country. Together. Ideally, once we're out of this cold, of course. I think it's about time we eat. We're almost to the capital, after all. I'd say that's worth celebrating.
I'm beat.
Exhausted. Sometime after the assault, together with a small entourage, decided to take His Highness out in secret to an appropriate hiding place. She attacked in the royal palace, the place where he was supposed to be safest. You're not really being attacked if you stay in Grand Trad. Naturally, His Highness was officially considered missing. Eventually, his death was deemed official. From that time on, the organization was formed to restore His Highness to power. I'm sure there are those who resent us for vanishing from the palace without a word. But after all, even the royal guards who protected His Highness were kept in the dark. If they had known, they would have no choice but to stop us. And if they had accompanied us or let us go, they would have been guilty of treason. A terrible fate for young knights who had so much ahead of them. I felt to join the army and work my way up the ranks the traditional way. Never thought things would turn out like this. I expect to run into humans and dragons not to be bestowed with extraordinary power. The path I was always headed for. This is all thanks to you. I'm not complaining either way. Once we pull off the assassination and the prince returns to power, I think our country will be on a better path. Like a revenge on Luis, no matter what it takes. Though I must admit, all this camping is taking its toll on me. This just me will be nice once we're in Grand Trad. And I believe there ain't nothing for here.
You're kidding.
Can't believe not just you, but Stroll and Grease have awakened to that power. I heard that mysterious voice again when it happened. I don't know what it was. I'm exhausted. Night was unusually dense and now it's already dark. I hope I can see a beautiful clear sky tomorrow. We have a long way to go to Grand Trad. Get some sleep for tomorrow. And we will take a full episode sleep. We're getting a real good rest up there. But until then, see you guys later.